Assalamualaikum. My name is Alia Maisarah binti SHAHARDI.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is MASLIZATUL NESOFIAH binti MARZUKI.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is KIADAMIA binti OTHMAN.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is ZARITH binti KHUZAIRI.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Nur FARHAN bin SAMSUDIN.
Law is known as a system of rules developed and enforced by social or governmental institutions to control behavior. Both the science and the art of justice have been used to describe it. In every country, law plays an important role for government to rule the nations and keeping the people safe. For that reason, Attorney General's Chamber, known as AGC, is established. In the hierarchy of authority in Malaysia's Attorney General Chambers, Attorney General, known as AG, is the head of legal branch and is appointed by Yang di-Pertuan Agong on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Attorney General is the principal legal advisor to the government. By the virtue of Article 145 of Federal Constitution, the Attorney General's duties include discharging the obligations placed on him by or under this Constitution or any other written law, as well as advising the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, the Cabinet, or any minister or any legal matters and carrying out any other legal-related task that may occasionally be delegated to him by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong or the Cabinet. The public prosecutor, sometimes known as the AG, is the highest-ranked public prosecutor in the nation. Tan Sri Idris bin Harun is now Malaysia's Attorney General. The objective of Attorney General's Chamber is to deliver quality legal services that are efficient, fair, and equitably in accordance with the Constitution and laws. With the strong and strategic organizational structure of Attorney General's Chamber, our government is able to govern the country whilst keeping the country safe. Therefore, will guarantee the people's peace and harmony due to the efficient state administration.
Definition of planning is the process of determining the steps necessary to carry out an objective. Foresight, the basic ability to mentally travel across time, is the foundation of planning. One of the main drivers of human evolution is supposed to have been the development of foresight, or the ability to plan ahead. Intelligent behavior has the fundamental characteristic of planning, visualizing not only a desire and result, but also the procedures required to get there requires the use of logic and imagination. Having a plan is important because it tells us where to go, gives us direction, and reduces risk by making prediction. Planning has many benefits, particularly planning decreases overlapping and wasteful activities. Planning serves as the cornerstone for organizing the objective and action of various branches, departments, and individuals. It helps keep things orderly and clear of confusion. Since preparation ensures accuracy in comprehension and action, work is complete quickly and without delays. The second point of importance of planning is planning provides direction. Planning makes ensuring that the goals are clearly stated so that they may be used as a guide to decide what action should be performed and which direction. If goals are clearly defined, employees are aware of what the organization must do and what they must do in order to achieve those goals. Vision, mission, and objective of Attorney General Chambers. Vision: a world-class public legal organization. Mission: to uphold the law and safeguard the interests of the nation by providing legal advice and service of the highest quality, efficiently, fairly, and equitably in accordance with the Constitution and law. Objective: to provide legal service of the highest quality, efficiently, fairly, and equitably in accordance with the Constitution and laws.
The definition of organizing. Organizing is not a single function that can be performed, but rather a series of functions. It entails gathering information about objectives, deciding on various activities and grouping them, determining important activities, delegating authority and responsibility, and so on. The importance of efficient administration. It brings together various departments by grouping similar and related jobs under a single specialization. It governs the operation of the various departments by defining activities and authority relationship in the organizational structure. The second importance of organizing is benefit specialization. It is the process of organizing groups and subdividing various activities and jobs using the division of labor concept. This allows the completion of the most work in the least amount of time, ensuring the benefit of specialization. The organizational strategy in Attorney General Chamber. The first one is departmentalization. Attorney General Chambers organize employees into departments based on the type or subject of work they do. This enables professionals in related fields to communicate and collaborate with one another. Attorney General Chambers employ departmentalization for a variety of reasons. For starters, it's a good way to organize a large group of people. It can also simplify training, make performance evaluation easier, and allow for rapid growth or expansion.
Decision making in Attorney General Chamber. Decision making in Attorney General Chamber is important because Attorney General Chamber need to ensure that the Attorney General does not prosecute offender or criminal without adhering to the law as it is enshrined in the Malaysia legal system. Moreover, the other reason why decision making is so important because Attorney General Chamber is legal interpreter and consultant on behalf of the federal government in any case, and the General Chamber is also a legal advisor to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. This is due to the Attorney General Chamber responsibility to make fair judgment while prosecuting a criminal. The strategy of decision making that has been done in Attorney General Chamber is to give a legal advice and view to Malaysia government in accordance with the principle of international law, considering the policy of Malaysia government, public policy, interest and domestic law. Furthermore, the other strategies are to advise the federal and state government on a legal matter, include Sharia law, and draft all the legislation for the federal government. Finally, the Attorney General Chamber is must to provide prosecution instruction to all related law enforcement agency for criminal case and to represent the federal government in civil case.
Definition of controlling. Control is a management function that aids in error detection and the implementation of corrective measures. Few controlling strategies done for managing the problem or issue by the organization. For the example, all staff in the Attorney General's office will seek advice from their supervisor. For example, getting advice from the head of the Advisor Division, Dato' Al-Malina Sharmila binti Dato' Dr. Johan, since they will give legal counsel in all areas of the law, excluding international and Islamic law, in relation to cases that the government has referred to it. There are two importance of controlling. For the first, achieving organizational goals. The implementation of controlling is done so as to take care of the organizational goals. Controlling recognizes any form of irregularity and take appropriate remedial action. This aids in closing the gap between expected and actual result, hence resulting in the accomplishment of organizational goals. For the example, Attorney General Chambers' goals are to provide legal services that are of the highest caliber, effective, equitable, and fairness while adhering to the Constitution and the law, without bringing out any concerns that would make Malaysia's Attorney General Chambers appear deplorable. For the second one, decision-making assistance. Controlling helps manager identify disconnect between planning and actual implementation. Better decisions are made as a result and the organization performs better overall.
In conclusion, we as concerned citizens should understand our country's administrative system and its importance. Therefore, we must cooperate with the government to develop our country for the sake of future generation, as well as creating a government that is high in competency so other countries can see our country with respect.